Action 10's Cole Vaughn with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Now, this weekend is going to be a weekend to head out to the swimming pools for sure, but that's not going to be the case for the entire nation. Show you here that Memorial Day weekend forecast, at least for tomorrow across the United States. See, we've got a lot of active weather out there to the west. That's mainly just going to be some showers, but it does look like we're going to be looking at more severe weather there from Kansas stretching down into Oklahoma and portions of the Texas Panhandle as well. So if you're traveling in that area, keep that in mind. Also, if you're headed up there into the Northeast or the Mid-Atlantic, some of the bigger cities up there could be facing some stronger thunderstorms as we head into the overnight hours tomorrow. So also keep that in mind if you've got flights in that area, because you could be running into some problems. Okay, so let's show you the Memorial Day forecast for Corpus Christi. It looks hot and dry for the most part. 80 degrees as we start the day, and then up to 92 for that afternoon high temperature. Feels like 101. It's going to be hot and steamy out there, and those winds are going to be at about 20 miles per hour, so be sure to hang on to everything lest it blow away. Okay, beach forecast. It's going to be a great place to hang out for all of this weekend. Temperature near 80 degrees as partly cloudy skies. Rip current risk will be high. I can't stress this enough. Be very, very careful out there in the water. If you have the ability to swim near a lifeguard, that is the best option I can give you right now. I know a lot of beaches here don't have lifeguards on them though, so use a lot of extra caution if you're going to be out there in the water. Those waves are going to be about 5 to 6 feet. So let's show you what a rip current looks like. Okay, you're not really going to see, you can't sit on the beach and go, oh, there's a rip current. That's very difficult to do, especially with the waves that we see around us this time of the year. You also see this is kind of the motion that it takes. Okay, so here's the beach, here's the shallow water you'd likely be swimming in, and the rip current can actually start to pull you into the ocean. So I'll use a beach ball for example, pulls it from that shallow water and jets it out there further into the ocean. If you start fighting it, unfortunately, you're just going to exhaust yourself then. So the best thing to do is actually just to ride that rip current out there, maybe while waving your arms and alerting someone on shore that you're in trouble. And then once you're out there, there should be, that rip current will eventually let you go, and there should be a little bit of a pathway to start to swim back to the shore. So that's the best advice I have if you happen to get caught in a rip current. Good news is, if you just don't go in any deeper than waist deep or knee deep for kids, you should be in okay shape. Obviously, just use some caution out there. Satellite and radar, nothing going on across the southern portions of our state, but up there to the north, they are at it again with more severe weather. Tornado watches for all these areas in yellow where tornadoes will be possible this evening. That stretches from Lubbock back into Oklahoma City and then further up there into Wichita, Kansas as well. Just another day that they're dealing with this. For tonight's forecast, we're 77 in Corpus Christi, going to be muggy out there tomorrow. More of the same. We'll see that temperature rise to around 91 for the afternoon high, 86 by the time you hit 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. So let's show you the potential future rainfall, because there's not a lot of it in the forecast for Corpus Christi or much of South Texas at all. You see, most of us are just seeing that green showing up here for the next 7 days. That means we could see maybe 1/100th of an inch, which is hardly anything. The main rain will actually be up there from Dallas over toward Lubbock and then Amarillo, where they could be looking at 1 to 2 inches of rain. Well, now it's time for your 7-day forecast, brought to you by AutoNation Super Zero event. Get new cars and trucks with absolutely zero due at signing. Visit AutoNation.com. The next 3 days, temperatures hang right there in the lower 90s. We're looking at temperatures in the 70s for the overnight lows. They'll be a little bit cooler than what we've seen the past couple of nights. And you see, not really much changing. We're still looking at 91 to 92 degrees pretty much every day through the end of next week. I think our weather pattern could shift ever so slightly as we head into the end of next week. We could allow a stray shower or two to pop up, but those are going to be pretty few and far between. So I wouldn't expect much rain in the forecast for the next 7 days. Andy?